Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Revelations. This is episode 24.
Don't leave anything out.
Last time we saw the end of the Zenobia, saw some more of the Terra Grigia panic, and found out more about the whole FBC conspiracy. In addition, we found out that Parker actually survived falling into an explosion.
Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together.
And we found out that Ace and Quint had discovered that there was a third ship, the Queen Dido.
The coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan?
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
So presumably now we have to find the evidence to bring Morgan Lansdale down.
Final queen.
Yes, Queen Dido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
At Terra Grigia.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
FBC, everybody freeze! Put your heads in the air!
How did they get all the way in there without anyone noticing?
Morgan Lansdale.
We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision of the FBC.
Clive R. O'Brien, you are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
Chris, chill. You're our only hope.
Kind of seems like without any...
There it is.
The remains of Terra Grigia.
And the Queen Dido.
Without any direct bioterrorism incident going on, they shouldn't have authority. Alright, I guess I was right. We really do have to go diving. But if it got hit with the space laser, shouldn't there be not much of it left?
That's the Queen Dido. The third queen.
Presumably there shouldn't be any sea creepers on here, otherwise they would have escaped into the ocean. Luckily green herbs can continue to grow underwater. And of course, we can't even use our Genesis
It's rather
underwater.
quiet. Like time itself has stopped.
Oh, hey, it's one of those things.
Notes we found on the beach. They came from here.
That explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
I was kind of wondering if we'd ever see those again, seeing as they were only in that one level. I had to observe. Is it this thing? Can I observe this thing? She wants to tell me about something. And if we're getting ammo, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to shoot something at some point. Sharks! Why are there so many sharks next to each other? Are they looking for some tasty blob flesh? The other thing I want to point out is it should be a lot darker in here. I mean, this room, of course, there's a hole, but, you know, when you're wreck diving, usually one of the biggest things is it's really dark in there because, you know, underwater, no lights. So we should be depending on our flashlight a lot more. Also, did this guy get eaten by goop, or is this guy goop? It looks like he exploded into goop.
I wonder if those corpses on the beach were Veltro.
He also should not be preserved at all. He should be a skeleton sticking out of goop. But maybe it's the virus.
Something's still alive.
Careful, you won't be able to fight them off underwater.
Yeah, we went over this with the sea creepers. Still getting ammo cases. So did that thing just swim off into the open ocean? That seems like a bit of a problem. But I guess the Terra Grigia area is cordoned off somehow. I don't know if they built a giant fence underwater or something.
It's an electric lock. I hope the emergency power still works.
The wires are all pulled apart. I'll fix them.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the power going.
This thing has been exposed to the ocean for, like, what, a year since the Terra Grigia incident? I don't think anything in this would still work. Alright, so we don't want to swim into this guy. I also can't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is. Gotta stealth past the goob. Can we still use our pulse grenades underwater? I thought that was a thing. Kind of follow this guy in a circle. Since he's just apparently patrolling. None of this ammo would work either. But again, video games.
Chill, the door's open.
Okay, on my way back.
And I have a feeling if we touch one of those, we'll just instantly die.
That was close.
Was it?
Okay, let's move in.
So I guess from what we saw back there, the Veltro guys on this ship turned into globs instead of turning into oozes. But then again, they've been infected for a lot longer than the people on the Zenobia.
There's still air. Who's that? He hasn't been dead for long.
And he's got one of those stupid FBC hats.
He's FBC.
There's something in his hand.
Gee, Chris, how could you tell he was FBC? Was it all of the banners all over him?
This is Agent Dario Barioni of the FBC Armed Forces. The time is 1948. I request that this recorder be handed over to General Lansdale. If found by the next team, everyone on my team is dead. Killed by the devil himself. We were unable to retrieve the video log. Our mission has failed. Veltro, they weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them. When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us. Even though Terra Grigia was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
Make sure we're all loaded up here.
Oh my god.
It's a ghost ship. Except with less wires cutting people in half. And there's some oozes. Just hanging out. Can't read that diary. Of course, the Dante's Inferno from the Divine Comedy.
The Queen Dido is already deep below the sea. There's no escape, no chance of survival. Unless... Veltro, in honor of thy name, we accept our wrongdoing and transmute our flesh in remembrance of our sins. But for you, Morgan, never shall there be rest. We rise from the dead, a spirit callous and immutable force. All of our interactions are right in here. We shall become guardians of the truth,
For as many years as it may take.
Jack Norman was the head of Veltro.
He has the video we can use to nail Lansdale.
And I bet he's mutated into something horrible with that abyss virus he injected. Alright, what do we got in the box? Charge Shot 2. I don't think we've had one of those before. Apparently we can charge up our bullets by holding it down. Let's trade out our Magnum. I don't think we're going to need it right this second. 110, 120. Oh no, we got this at some point. Let's go with that. For a second there, I was trying to think what Jill's weapon proficiencies are, and then I remember this isn't raid mode. A whole lot of these pulse grenades.
Vengeance of God. Oh, how much oughtest thou? By each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes. Pape Satan, Alepe.
I've just been sitting here in this chair for a year,
Each
reciting.
one shall find again his dismal tomb, shall reassume his flesh and his own figure.
This looks like a boss room.
Eternity re-echoes.
Jack Norman, are you going to turn into a boss?
Vengeance of God, oh, how much oughtest thou?
Also, he's psychic now.
By each one to be dreaded, who doth read.
Wait, did he just inject himself? I thought that was just an old video.
Morgan Lansdale. How dare you cross Veltro? Morgan, this is what you seek, is it not? Indeed, this little machine contains the truth. Oh, the truth needed to bring down your entire charade.
Just take it and go.
This is it. We got the evidence.
We have to go. We don't want to wait around for this.
Stop! Morgan, behold the terror which you have unleashed.
He's gonna keep injecting himself. Oh, well, I guess that's the end of the chapter. Next time, I guess we'll find out what Norman here turned into. But until then, I've been Shadefyre, and this is episode 24 of Let's Play Resident Evil Revelations. And I'll see you folks around next time.